everybody, it's Debbie with Pickin Coop Farmstead, and I was going to wait till it got a little cooler, but I think what I'm going to do, I've got 3 trays of seedlings that are in the house, and I want to reclaim my kitchen because that's my greenhouse. So I decided maybe I will plant a tray of veggies today, then I'll plant one tomorrow, and then maybe on Friday I'll plant another one, and that will be the end of that, and then I can concentrate what room I have left over to plant the rest of my seeds. So this is what I have today. I've got Chinese cabbage, red cabbage, regular cabbage, and this is what's going to go in the ground today. So come along. All right, I've dug 3 holes. These are all red cabbage. As you can see, the leaves are starting to turn kind of brown. They need more nutrients. So, get out of there, Lilo. Lilo's digging in my onion bed. All right, here we go. So we're going to plant these guys. These are all red cabbage. So I think I have enough room to put a couple rows of cabbage here. They get pretty good size. Get them down in there. All right, so you just want to, if you've never planted stuff before, loosen the bottom, gently turn it upside down, and you can kind of loosen the roots gently. And then put this guy down in here, gently. Get that little squash out of there. Cover him up. And that's all there is to it. You're going to put your little name tag, which I can tell by looking at it what it is, but... And then you just go down your row and just continue to do the same thing. Loosen, I'll take my name tag out. Loosen the roots. There we are. And usually when I do my springtime planting, I will fill the hole with water because it gets so hot, so they don't really go into shock. But fall planting, I usually don't do that, but it's supposed to be kind of warm today and tomorrow, so I'm probably going to regret that. Loosen your roots. There we are. Put your name tags in. And then I save these guys for next year. I just stack them back up. So that's all you're going to do, really. And then I am going to probably put 4 here. So I'm trying to see what I got left here. I'll probably... Let's see, these are going to be dying back pretty soon, so I'm going to try to offset them. So I don't know if you can really see what I'm doing right here. There we go. What kind of noise was that? Almost sound like a little kid. Alright, then I'm going to put one right here. And I'll put one right here. And just when you offset them like this, it just gives you a little more room for the plants. So I'm kind of doing a zigzag, like this one will be offset from that. That'll be offset just like that. That's what I mean by offset. I'm sure you could figure that out, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if I can put one more. I'm kind of pushing it, but we're going to put another one right here. Okay, then we're just going to go along and we're going to put more in. So I've got 2 more red cabbages, and then I've got some green. I don't know, let's see. I think they're just all the same variety. Just have green cabbage on here. This poor guy definitely needed to be in the ground. So that's all you do, and then I'll have a little mini cabbage bed right here. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then I'll speed it up. So hang in there. Okay, now I'm going to water these guys in really well. Then I'm going to also water my pea patch, which I did not get out here yesterday. I should have, but I did not. Because you got to remember, when you're planting seeds, you've got to keep the soil moist so they germinate. Oh, my little beautiful cabbages. So exciting. I'm going to go ahead and give my parsnips some water. Tonight I've got to turn on my sprinklers. I haven't done that in a long time. The soil has stayed so wet since that really good rain that we had. All right, one more soaking here. Well, that was easy. That just got rid of several plants. I've done over half of my little tray here. So now we got to find a home for the rest of these. There are Chinese cabbages and a few more green ones. And they're desperately wanting out of their little pots. All right, so now we're back over. I had to take out the 2 sunflowers here. This is on the north end of the garden. The second bed in, because right behind my pumpkins. Those sunflowers, unfortunately, were spent. So I dug 3 holes. I got exactly 3 green cabbages. And then over here, I'm going to put the Chinese cabbage. Those don't get too big. So these guys get fairly big. So that's all I'm going to put right there. I still have some zinnias that are plugging along, and I don't have the heart to take those out. But I have to show you something very cool. I was digging in here. And look at this little guy that I found. Oh, it's broke. Shoot. I thought it was whole. Look at this tiny little bottle, but it's broke right there. We have found more cool stuff out here, and it says, I'm trying to read what it says. A.S. Hings or Heinz. A.S. Heinz. I wonder if this is like a little miniature tester for ketchup. But isn't that very cool? Had it not have been broken, it would have been an excellent find. But my nephew has helped us till up this garden in the early days, and he's found some cool stuff, and so have I. But darn, it's just broke right on the corner. That's kind of cool though. Got to take another look at it. Pretty neat. I'm going to put that in here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and plant this in. All right, we got to water these in, and I actually have 5 Chinese cabbages. One looks pretty puny, but I think it'll perk back up. So we're going to water these guys in really well. Oh, I forgot this one green cabbage. I just skipped right over him. That wouldn't be good. He wouldn't survive long out here in this tiny little cup. I'm like, hello, McCoy. I was in such a hurry. Okay, here we go. All right, so we ended up with 3 green cabbages. And 3 Chinese cabbages. Okay, that's all of our tray. We got them all planted. Now we're going to go around and water the rest of everything that I planted, seed-wise, garlic, that kind of thing. Got a bunch of cayenne peppers and an okra. Got some jalapenos. I'm getting closer to making a batch of cowboy candy. I've never done that before, so I'm kind of excited about that. Got some blushing tomatoes. Those in the bucket. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to water. I got to show you my garlic's emerging. I'm excited about that, but I'm going to water my little carrot bed. All right, see these little green, those are all little garlics coming up. So I'm very, very excited about that. Didn't take them very long, did it? Think we might have some carrot germination down in here too, so I'm excited about that. Couple little tomatillos. They still keep coming in a few at a time, but I'll take them. I put them in my bag in the house in the freezer, and then I should have enough for one batch. I got almost 2 gallons. It's taken a while to get there. All right, I made the executive decision to take the burlap off of my carrots because I've got some that are germinating and some that, excuse me, some that are not. And I do know that some folks don't even cover up their carrot seeds. So we're going to see how that goes because I don't want to run the risk of keeping the ones that have sprouted in the dark because that would not be good. They will not be, it would kill them actually. So that's what I'm going to do. And I just watered my rutabagas, and I think I've got beets over there. I watered those in real good. Stitchy decided to get in the middle of the beet bed. Every time my animals have something against beets. Got a nice handful of green beans. I forgot to check my other ones over there in the pepper bed. Of course, I can't pass by my calendula bush. It is now a bush to grab some of these beautiful calendulas. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. Look at this. I was going to rip out my lemon cucumbers, and I was going to rip out my pickling cucumbers, and I got a couple of those. Got some more giant marigolds for seed saving, and some cherry tomatoes. I got another big handful of green beans, so I might be eating these for dinner. I'm not sure. I went ahead and harvested my one lone watermelon. The little tendril that comes off was all the way dried up, and there's a little yellow, and it kind of sounds, I don't know. It is what it is. The plant's all dying back, so I figured I might as well try to eat this guy. If not, the chickens will eat it. All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. So we got 1 full tray of cabbages planted, and then tomorrow, possibly I'll go on to the broccoli. So, yeah. Oops, sorry, I'm reading messages that are coming in. I usually don't get any service out here in my garden. But I did get all my seedlings watered in. I hooked my hose back up to my T-post sprinkler that I made. I harvested my one and only watermelon, so we'll see how that tastes. And then I got out some spent sunflower seed or sunflowers. I am going to let them dry up and save the stalks. Some of them are quite large around, and I'm going to use those for poles. I think they'll last a season or two, so waste not, want not, right? And I got a little bit of harvest on top of it. So I hope the sun is shining where you are today. Obviously, it is here. And thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and supporting my channel. I'll talk to you all later. God bless. Bye-bye.